last time on Pharaoh, you are a member or escorting the members of the Tears of Athos to the tomb of Amun Sa, Pharaoh that cursed the land centuries ago, drying up the river Athos in the kingdom of Bakar. Since the desert's been cursed, the desert of desolation, the desert's been lifeless. The surrounding towns have definitely seen better days. But these Tears of Athos, a group of scholars and archaeologists, want to study the tomb, see if there's a way to lift the curse. And you are either a member of that group or just mercenaries hired to guide them along the way. During your trip, you get separated from the main group by a freak sandstorm and attacked by two bullets, these land shark type creatures who drag one of your camels beneath the sands. The rest of you are able to escape.
Not the important camel, Sakara. The other one.
Yeah, the other
Camel A. The red shirt camel.
Actually, I think Camel A and C made it. I think it was Camel B.
Yeah, or Camel B.
Yeah.
After you wander the desert for another day, encountering a oasis mirage, the ghost of Amun Sa himself appears before you, telling him of the story of how he grew greedy in life, built a impenetrable tomb to house his riches, and cursed his people after he was murdered by one. But after wandering the desert for centuries, he's learned remorse and wishes to give prosperity to his people once again. He suggests that you break into his temple and steal the his royal implements, the Staff of Ruling and the Star Gem of Mo Pilar, thus lifting the curse from the Desert of Desolation and restoring the river Athos. He then points you in the direction of the pyramid, which you are able to find the following morning. The Tears of Athos have set up camp at the pyramid, began restoring some of the broken walls, but haven't yet found a way actually into the tomb. After finding a handful of secret doors, you're able to make your ways in. You found two large silos, which contain the waters of the river Athos before it gets transported to a large basin outside. It's the source of the river. And you found yet another door that led into a deep, dark hallway. Right, that's where we are.
As a reminder, I've got a hooded lantern that I brought with us, so it's not pitch black.
Right.
So those without dark vision, as long as you're within about 40 feet of Beryl, should be able to see just fine. But I do think some areas are lit by continual flame. Probably mentions.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Finally, I've been dragging for the past 30 seconds, and I was like, oh "God, where is it?"
The pyramid's rooms are unlit. Area descriptions assume they have a light source. Okay.
All right, just a simple hallway. Well, should be no problem.
If I remember
Well, in places like
correctly,
this, I'm sorry.
I think this is out of character. If I remember correctly, I think Ellise had just stepped forward to possibly check the hallway was safe.
And did not find any traps here.
That was it. And that's where we finished. Right.
Does look like she ended on a 19 for her investigation check, so
Yep.
nobody could, possibly make a 20 investigation check trap. Nobody.
You look into the darkened hallway. You don't notice anything peculiar.
No tripwires, no step here signs with a big
I know
skull
what you
on
guys
it.
are. Good, sorry.
No, that's it.
I know what you guys are just waiting on. It's just a hallway. Go forward and we're good.
I'd suspect you know better than that in places like this. People, especially emperors, like to.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's fine.
Why would you do that?
Because when there's an actual trap, now you are prepared and it won't be a surprise.
She calms down.
I was priming you.
You never heard of the ancient fable of the small child who cried large carnivore?
I did, but I always rooted for the carnivore.
Yeah, I gotta kind of say I'm with him on this one.
Well, I feel certainly. I'm not sure if primed is the right word, but
The walls of this room are lined with 7 statues of Amun-Sa, 3 to the north, 2 to the east, and 2 to the west. On the center room stands an altar. Side by side, impressions of a left and right hand are carved into the front of the altar. On the ceiling, along the rest of the walls, the name Amun-Sa has been carved repeatedly in multiple languages.
someone was left behind after lessons. This room seems to
They
have
must
a veritable number of secret passages.
They must have, looking up the ceiling, they must have had giants working on this place to reach that.
Each script that I can read appears to say the same thing, just his name over and over.
That one over there says gullible.
What?
That
Oh,
one, I'm just janking your chain.
You're supposed to go, oh really? That's so interesting.
This one's got Amun-Sa was here, and then some sort of weird S.
Yeah,
The S is the coolest.
imagine if the word gullible would use the exact same letters as his name.
That's what it translated to. I mean, got all these false doors. It's like, hey, you thought there was a wall here? Gullible you. Door. Go up and take a look at the,
And I'll join him.
Yeah, I'm not, like, studying it, but I notice, arrows pointing left and right, and so I'm gonna just take a deeper look at that.
I'll do the obligatory check behind the statues to see if there is a door behind everyone.
Give me a investigation check for the
Shouldn't
finding
you
secret
use
doors.
7?
I'd like to investigate the room as well, like loose stones, anything.
Sure, yeah. Right, and Mark, you're looking at the altar?
Yeah.
Same.
With Beryl, yeah.
Okay, you notice the two hands are two humanoid-sized hands, left and right, almost like a person put their hands in wet cement.
Also, they're imprinted.
Printed.
Are they a left and right hand, or are they pointing left and right? Are they facing left and right? Or is it just the hands in here?
It's like their hands. They put their hands on the altar, and that's the impression.
Okay.
And you do find a hidden passage on the center statue to the north.
I relay this information. Hey, everybody, look at this.
Sort
I'm
of
actually-
a cranny, even.
Hey, do you have a spyglass or something?
It is empty.
Oh, is it you? I'm sorry. I thought he was talking to... I'm sorry.
It is empty, but give me an intelligence check. Or investigation check. 25.
Which one of us?
You notice Elsie. Sorry, not Elsie. Is it Elsie?
Ellise.
Ellise, yeah. That the room is empty, but you notice these little vents on the wall, and you realize that this was once a gas trap, but it's already been triggered.
Are there any noticeable skeletons in there or remains?
You think there would be, but no.
Yeah, they must have crawled through the vents to get out.
There's vents?
But it was,
There's like tiny holes in the wall. Yeah.
yeah.
We walked in and it went.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll a intelligence check for me. It's almost a nat 20. Looking at the imprints on the hands, I'm gonna put my hands up to them and just see if they're bigger. I think my hands are bigger than Amon Soon's. Put 'em up and touch 'em.
You said you put your hands on the.
I put my hands right into the indentations.
Yep. As you say the words Amun Sa, not Amun Su. But I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, Amon Su is his sister.
You
I
hear-
imagine it's similar to Amon Ra, so
Yeah. You hear a door open, stone door open, on one of the statues to the left, the right. I was actually looking up the original adventure. I think his name was Amun Ra in the original publication of this, but for whatever reason they changed it to Sa. Maybe Ra is kind of like a
He's still under copyright.
Ra maybe. I don't know. They don't want to name a pharaoh after the god of
so
death or whatever.
Amon. So Amon Ra, as Bun knows, as he's mentioning, is that the sequel to Colonel's Bequest back in the Sierra Games era was the dagger of Amon Ra. So it is possible that's under copyright of some sort.
Maybe.
And then we've got Digimon.
Digimon's Ra.
Yeah.
And
Huh.
Monday Night Raw. And
But yeah, the door does open.
Wow, automatic doors. What do they think of next?
I don't know. I'm not the person that thinks of it.
should you check for traps, perhaps?
Oh, sure. I go back and check for traps.
The door that just opened is not trapped.
Aha, it's fine.
As far as you know.
Whoa.
This grand hallway slopes down at a slight angle. The plaster from the great frescoes that once covered these walls have fallen into rubble. Blade marks cover the walls. The remnant of a broken door lie at the corridor's northern opening. Dust blankets everything, and the air is very dry.
Blade
Is this-
marks. Do they look like splashes or like pendulum swing into the wall type?
Give me a
Mark.
quick, give me a perception check.
And while he's doing that, is the inclination away from us or towards
Yeah.
us? Is it going up away from us or down away from us?
You mean the slant?
Yeah.
Slants downwards.
So we are at the lower part.
No, I assume you're at the higher part.
Okay, we are looking at it going down. I see what you mean.
I think just so you know, I think Shorty's being quiet because I think the birds might be kicking up a storm.
So they look like random sword slashes.
How peculiar.
And the rubble seem to be the remains of like there's like just along with like stones and things like that, like bits of like pottery and all that stuff.
I'm gonna pick up any sort of rubble that's nearby me and just toss it, like 20 feet into the room.
Okay. Piece of pottery breaks, just throw it halfway through the room.
Seems fine. Look on the ceiling. Are there any like holes in the ceiling that imply that spikes could come out and it starts lowering?
No, there's not.
Okay, I think we're good. I'll just start going through.
As you enter the room,
Meanwhile, it's my favorite thing to do.
Every step, I'm gonna cast Blade Ward. I do have that as a cantrip, so I'm just gonna keep casting Blade Ward every 6 seconds.
That's why in old school D&D they had a 10-foot pole. They would just do like a walking stick in front of them, like a blind man.
I mean, I can have 10-foot pole.
Oh, do you have a pole collapsing?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That and iron spikes.
then give that pole to a mage hand.
Yeah. Or like
You don't even have to enter the dungeon at that point.
a familiar. That was since skeletons can be familiars for warlocks. In the new rules, like they're saying, like that's like the perfect trap springer because they're heavy enough to trigger traps.
Yeah.
I would totally make a character that said they were an artificer, but just had a skeleton in a suit of armor with gears glued onto it.
One of our other games, we had a character is basically like a rock star bard, and he was able to get a random chance got a skeleton, an undead that just would follow them around for one game. It's like, I'm keeping him. He's gonna be my roadie. So he just kept with him.
Some of them roadie, more of a moldy.
More or less. Yeah, see? Nothing wrong with that room. Alright, what's in this room?
Beyond the broken door is a huge room scattered with broken pots and chests that have been largely hewn into pieces. Everything is covered with a thick layer of dust, apart from a still intact chest and 2 vases.
I get the feeling someone's been through these sections before.
I pick up another rock and I toss it at one of the vases, trying to break it.
Okay.
I wonder how long, though. All the doors were closed.
Perhaps they close again after a time frame.
If so, I do hope you can open them from the inside.
The vase does not break.
Do I remember reading about any kind of special vases that may resemble this? With a keen mind?
You're probably familiar with like iconography of the time period. And these seem to look like it, yeah. But it's not like,
But I don't remember anything special.
I mean, it's a vase. It's not like holding organs or anything, or of a mummy or anything like that. If that's what you're thinking.
There's no need to be so blasé.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna go over and look at the vases.
Okay.
The vasi.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, goody, that's my best.
I would also like to look at them.
Okay.
12.
Intimidation?
Tell me what you know!
Where are you hiding? Looks in the top. Oh.
27.
Give him a shakedown. turns upside down.
Give me investigation, Mark.
I did do intimidation. I apologize. Investigation's -1, so would be a 11. I thought Bun was joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's everything else is like layered in dust, but these vases are in pristine condition. And as you get your face close to these, you see a mouth appear in the vases, full of jagged teeth, and a tongue erupts from it as the mimics use their pseudopod ability
Oh no, it's a pot of greed.
in an attempt to grapple you.
You activated my trap. ... Card.
It's gonna
do you
draw
need
2
from me?
cards now.
Well, it's attack from them. The pseudopod was it? That was not showing up on the.
Should it be a pseudo pot?
The one for Elsie rolled like an 8, so that'd be a miss, even with the surprise. Rolled a 21 for Rimal.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Well, actually, so they're gonna. Yeah, but they're gonna try to grapple. I thought that was in the thing. So ignore that. But they are gonna try to grapple you. So give me a athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, athletics. Rolled low, but 12.
Right, for Mark. Natural 20. Elsie, an 8. That's gonna probably miss.
Yeah.
Thanks. Alright.
If there are tokens, Joey, we cannot see.
Yeah, I know. Let's do the
I don't
other
know
thing
if they're
first.
still hidden or not.
The chest also opens up. Real mimic.
See, I knew the chest was going to be bad, but
There they
they
are.
were just vases.
Right, Ramal, you are grappled. Elsie, you are not. But we're going to roll initiative.
And me and Eamon are
Let
free
me,
to run away.
Hold on, let me start the encounter. Not use this. There we go, run. Right, roll initiative.
Oh no.
Aw.
First important rolls of the day, and they're not good.
Oh shoot, do you have to roll initiative before you run the encounter?
I think so, but you might be able. You should be able to add them manually.
Okay, yeah.
So if you just want to roll a couple of d20s for the mimics, you can do that, or you can just restart the thing and then add what we have manually.
2. $15.
I hope they eventually add the option to have the initiative tracker visible to players.
Yeah.
Label these. Sorry, I forgot to do this.
That's fine.
Mimic.
Get used to things. Hi, kitty. My cat came to say hi.
No, hi kitty.
Can't hear you because of headset, but she also doesn't speak English, so.
Can
Mew
I
mew mew, they're all gonna eat you. Mew mew mew.
has combat encounter?
Just tell him I said pss, 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 pss.
Hey, kitty. You got a friend here online? She says. Psst. She just looks at me.
Nice.
Mimic battle.
Yep. Alright. Mimic B is up first. The one attached to Rimal.
Ah! Icky and ugh. It's like when my camel kissed me.
Oh, I don't have Amenophis and Amon-Ra.
What do you mean?
Their initiative. What do you get?
Oh. Amenophis got a 5.
Or Rimal.
I got a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh, my sound went off. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
Just felt like
He'll be back in like, half a minute and be like, "Did you guys hear me? I didn't lose internet. What?"
Can you guys hear me? I didn't lose internet. What?
See, there you go.
There you go.
Kenku definitely dropped. There you go.
No,
Yeah.
it was you guys who became deaf.
it is the players who are wrong.
That time my internet did hiccup.
I so out of touch.
Right. So this tongue is wrapped around your it's like on your forehead, Rimal, and it's going to retract the tongue and attempt to bite your forehead.
I am made of rock.
Rolls a 22.
That'll hit.
You take 5 piercing damage and 3 acid damage.
It stings. Ah. Oh, there's birds inside here. Oh, just echoing.
Sorry.
No, it's your fine.
Atmosphere.
Oh, I guess this thing does use a pseudopod. It does attach to them because they have the adhesive trait. Oh well.
Right.
The same thing happened. Doesn't really matter. You just took a little less damage, I suppose. But it's gonna attempt to do the same thing to Elsie. Well, no, it's just gonna attack with the pseudopod. Ellise, sorry, natural 1.
Can me and Ellise trade suit mimics?
Sure, yeah. Right, Rimal.
Alright, I'm just gonna take out my blade ward. Not blade ward, sorry. That's what I was looking at. I'm gonna take out my polo mallet and just El Kabong it.
Teeth are just really tiny blades.
Essentially. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
I'm gonna say that because it's like attacking my head, that I would have just grabbed it with both hands and do it. Normally, if I'm just doing a normal attack, I wouldn't, but
Okay. You don't have a shield out.
yeah. Sorry, I rolled the wrong one. Ignore that. 10 damage, bludgeoning.
Alright.
I get a second attack because we're level 7. Second verse same as the first. 11 to hit.
11 will miss.
I will mark it, however. And that'll just, it doesn't give me any bonuses right now, but it does if it attacks something else.
Oh, it's like the Sentinel feat.
Yeah, it's similar to that.
Alright.
It's that loose taunt mechanic.
Beryl.
Once per turn, when I hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, I can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space. I will do that, force movement, drop the grapple.
Okay. From
I'll just do like, this is the swing I used to win the championship, and I just, when the ball was stuck to my head, and I just, knock it so it goes 5 feet in the other direction.
okay. Bun, did you ever upgrade your armor at all?
From what?
Says here you have 12 armor class. That's really low.
I've got leather.
Okay, you do have
I'm also a druid, so I've got limited options.
well, studded leather.
Eh.
You do have a shield, though. I would equip that if I were you. Alright, but Beryl, your turn.
I
Oh
will
dear, oh
actually,
dear.
because sorry, I will just back up because I was no longer grappled to join the group, and that'll be it.
Alright.
I will. How to deal with it? I will back up a bit and use Thorn Whip on the one attacking Ellise.
Alright,
25. I'm going to assume hits.
that hits.
Measly 4 damage. I'm gonna see if I can try to pry it away from Ellise by pulling it 10 feet towards me. It is 10, right?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right, you pull it right towards you.
I didn't think this through. Especially since now it's probably going to be its turn.
Memphis.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go and move around onto this side, just so I'm right next to this one and in the way of A. And I guess let's just go in for a nice old whack on this thing. Let's see. Yeah, that one. Ugh.
Yeah, that's
No.
a critical miss.
Let's try again. Better.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that one hits.
3. Moderate damage.
7.
And since it's right there with you, I will actually put Sanctuary on Beryl.
Alright.
So since you've just had your turn, you should be fine for a little bit. As long as you cast no harmful spells,
Right.
they will have difficulty hitting you unless they succeed on a wisdom save.
You got that, audience?
Alright. Ellise.
I would like to get sick at this moment and do acid splash. Blech!
Oh, God, it touched me with its tongue. Bleh.
Yeah. No, I throw the do acid splash. Yeah.
You do
Dexterity 16 save.
Is that a dexterity?
Yeah.
Rolls a 7. Alright. 4 damage. Are they covered with acid?
Probably for a
It's an
cantrip
instantaneous thing.
counter?
It's not.
That
Yeah, it's
one's a cantrip,
cantrip.
so it's just a
Yeah.
instant one. Yeah, I think that she's got a spell one that does put the acid like continuous effect on, but that's
Yeah.
the benefit for this cantrip is I can target two creatures within that are next to each other. So
yeah.
that's
We
why,
managed to get things grouped up.
Yeah.
Within 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's like fire bolts the vanilla cantrip, and then everything else is like, why is it weaker? Oh, because it does this little benefit thing. At least that's how I see it.
Alright, the chest will hop its way over to Amenophis. Attempt to grapple onto your face. Give me a dexterity or athletics.
Let's see. That's going to be an athletics.
Roll a natural 1, so
Haha.
you kind of block it with your shield before it gets a chance to grapple you.
I just hold the shield up behind me while dealing with the one in front still.
Yeah.
No, it could be like a like, and it'll eat it.
yeah.
I've won a trip contest trying to trip somebody, with both of us rolling a natural 1, me having the higher dex or strength.
I think that's just tripping each other.
Right, well, I want you to do the same thing. Athletics or acrobatics as this one tries to latch onto you again.
Athletics. Okay, slightly better. 13.
13, natural 20.
Oh my, again!
You just lost your face?
Oh!
You're just too delicious. You're like rock candy.
They're gonna pop rocks.
This one will attempt to bite Beryl. So he's under sanctuary, right?
Yes.
Right, so wisdoms.
Yeah. DC 14 Wisdom save.
Yep. Sorry, wisdom. Rolls a 12.
In that case, it has to either choose a different target or waste the attack.
Right, it will go and attack you.
Do it! Bring it! Attack and go!
22.
That just hits, yes.
4. 6 piercing. Ooh, and 8 acid damage.
Ah. Alright, let's see. 6 pierce, 8 acid. 14?
Sounds right, yep. Right, Amul. Rimal.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was like, who the hell is a mole?
Rimal London.
Same thing, just gonna be like, grab the thing with both hands and smack my own face because it's trying to face hug me. 13?
That hits.
Okay, it's almost a 9. 5 damage.
Jeez. That was rolling
I will
low.
knock it, yeah, I will knock it 5 feet away from me. So
Right.
get rid of that grapple again.
Boop.
It's only 5 feet, so it's still within reach of me, yeah. So I will smack it again with my polo mallet. Natural 1.
That's a miss.
And I'm gonna I'm gonna get a little closer to the group just to see if I can,
Huddle up, huddle up.
No, you know what, I'll keep it, yeah, I'm not gonna get too close to the group, we'll see back here.
Oh, remind me which auras you have. Amenophis.
Oh, right, I have auras. Let's see. Feature and trait. I mean, there's the straight up aura effect from all paladins, isn't there? There's the it's plus to saves, I think.
Okay, just keep that in mind when you're around people.
There it is. Aura protection, 10-foot radius, +3 to all saving throws.
Okay. Beryl.
Okay. Alright, I'm not going to cast anything that is going to be offensive from my point of view. However, somebody else should be able to. So, he's going to grab basically like a golden jug looking thing from his backpack and use it to summon an elemental.
The pot.
Huh?
Some pot on pot action.
Pretty much. An elemental spirit of water gets summoned to the left of Mimic A. Which... Oh, I've got a token.
We do?
Yeah, it's only medium anyway.
Yeah, I was trying to find it in the thing. I don't see it.
Oh. Oh yeah, I did only grab that one. Oh,
Yeah.
well. Yeah, this is actually just medium though.
Okay, yeah. Fortunately, you can't change the size.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh, here, we'll just use that.
Will my enlarge reduce? You know, do the trick?
They're still playing with it. And it should be able to attack with this, in which... is it C or A that's grappling Amon?
It didn't. Did it manage to? I think it.
No, it didn't grapple.
It didn't manage to grapple.
I'm
Alright,
the only
yeah,
one
I'll
that
just
can
go
get
for A.
grappled.
Alright, it is... First I'm using it to... Oh! Good, it's got multi-attack. It does not say anything about bonuses, though. Oh, spell level. Okay, so...
So,
first attack is... 15.
15 will hit.
15 to Mimic A.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And I'll just roll it second one just in case. Okay, that'll hit. And it's basically just going to slam a watery fist into it, which is D10 plus 4. 7 and 10.
So,
10
10 damage?
Plus the spell levels damage. That would be also a and plus 8. So 7 sorry. 17 18 19 20 25 in total.
oh, okay. You're saying all these numbers, like, wait, was that to hit? Was that to do that?
No, the first two were to hit. Both of them did, and the rest was the damage. The damage is 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell level for the damage. And so, since I'm having to use the roll dice, although now that I realize that there was a button to push for all of it. But,
Here, I'm going to put the dolphin.
okay, that works.
It's like a little watery dolphin. There.
And that'll be all for me.
In order to see what other elementals are. Well, there's this. That kind of looks like a water elemental. There you go. No, we'll the dolphin. I like that.
The water elemental got summoned and just accidentally brought a dolphin along here with it.
Yeah.
And it's stuck inside.
It's just swimming along inside.
Send me back, send me back.
Right. Amenophis.
Alright, I think
Here, we'll move these mimics away so you know they're not grappling. There you go.
let's just let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Go in for some wax. Let's go for
Are you
I'll
gonna
go
polish
for
them?
A.
Okay.
Nope. My turn for 1.
Randy must be nearby, Joey. Giving us all these ones.
Go in for my second whack. Oh, it rolled over the 20.
20 will hit.
Right. You know what? Let me just check my. Oh no, I can't do it. Post humorously anyway. Yeah, let's just simple turn. Go for some wax. Nothing too strenuous. And continue. Proceed.
Little rat battle.
Oh, I forgot to roll damage.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, that's what I was waiting for. You're
There you go.
so surprised you hit. Right, no
The damage was dealt when I pull the sword out. It's like, hang on, it's stuck.
Sticky. Right. Anything else?
No, that's fine.
Right. Ellise.
He's getting
I
there.
would once again like to acid splash the mimic sea.
Okay. Mimic.
Yeah, mimic.
Mimi Cece.
Minipic. Alright, dexterity. Rolls a 9.
Then I also roll a 9 in damage.
You can use the encounter builder, but I do like it. He's
Yeah,
having
it'll. The way it's laid out is very nice. It's just missing some features and quality of life.
I don't know, it's been in beta, like, unchanged for like 2 years. I don't know if they're doing anything else with it.
They will. They're jumping. They've got to go between the 2024 updates, the VTT builder, and then this and maps. So
Alright, that is a hit, takes 9 damage.
Woohoo!
Anything else?
That'll be it.
Oh, remember your I forget what it's called, but the extra damage you do on elemental spells.
Yeah, that was.
You need me to look that up. I think it's a D6.
what is it? What is it from?
It's a class feature.
Alchemical Savant.
Yeah.
It's a bonus equal to intelligence, so.
-3.
And +4.
+4, alright. I'm gonna retroactively do that.
Sorry, thank you. About that.
I'm surprised it doesn't add it to the roll.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was going to.
But
When I was doing it on a character in another campaign that also has that, it didn't add it, but it listed it in the pop-up that mentions what your role was within D&D Beyond itself.
I think that's the add-on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
never
think-
turned it off.
I think her full setup is literally all of those damage types and the healing, so it's just pretty much every instance should have that +4.
Yep. Alright. Now it's the Mimic's turn. Mimic is just gonna try to whip Amenophis with his tongue.
Bring it!
14? It's gonna miss.
Miss. First date, no tongue.
Mimic B. You know what? Why change a good thing? It's gonna try to grapple you again, Rimal.
Yeah, and I'll probably get a natural 20 on the grapple. Aha, 21.
21. Misses.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on 3. But fool me 3 times, shame on me again.
It's gonna try to attach to Rimal's face. Give me a strength or a athletics or acrobatics.
Well, that's what I did to the 21.
No,
I wasn't hitting it. You
I'm
said
sorry.
it was trying to attack me.
Beryl.
Oh.
First has to do the wisdom.
Oh, it's still on Sanctuary?
He didn't do
Yep.
anything
Yeah,
offensive.
I didn't
against
attack
it.
anything.
That's true. Rolls a 13.
Then it has to change target or skip.
Well, it's going to... Okay, so it actually it wasn't going to attack. It was going to grapple. Does that count as an attack? That's not technically an attack.
Grapple is a type of unless it has a specific ability that says grapple. A grapple is a type of attack.
Okay.
It is replaced by a grapple or a shove.
Okay. So, Amenophis, give me an acrobatics or athletics. Well, he rolled a 2, so yeah, you're
So
good.
18 plus 3.
You're good. Right, Rimal.
Okay, I'm gonna gear up and just pull him out at this like I'm taking a croquet swing on a golf course. Why am I still rolling like crap? 12.
That's a hit.
Yay! A decent 10 bludgeoning damage. How's it looking?
This one hasn't been hit that much. Or your
I've been
rolls.
hitting it 3 times.
Oh wait, hold on, I'm looking at the wrong one.
This is, yeah, Mimic B.
Oh, that is me.
His solo battle.
Well, only you've been hitting it, so it's still looking. It's not bloody yet.
Alright, do it again then. Oh, it's almost a 19! Natural 1.
That's a miss.
And he's just gonna stay where he is.
Alright. Beryl.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna move a little bit away.
Attempt a pseudopod attack.
With wisdom save.
Actually, no. I can use disengage, so I'll just do that, and bonus action to tell the elemental keep attacking with A, and that will be that's 15,
Is it hit?
and I'll roll the second one at 2. 11.
That's a miss.
Okay, so changed windows. There we go. Use the actual one. Wait. Nah. Wait. What is it getting that one from? Oh, 9 damage.
To mimic A.
Yes.
Right. Not too bad. It's looking hurt.
Oh, that one's looking hurt. I see it.
Yeah. Right. Memphis.
Alright. Let's not stray from what's not broken. Let's go in for some wax on A.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax off. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's later.
Oh, layers.
I don't get it.
Good.
7 damage.
Probably best. I envy you.
Second hit.
Are you hitting A or C?
I'm just all in on A.
Okay. That one's a hit.
It's the only one I've been attacking so far, so I might as well just try and focus target. And yeah, I don't think I can shift at all without provoking them, can I?
Hold on.
I wanted to just get Rimal into my aura.
I've been accidentally hitting the word next instead of damage for some of these. Like, why are their hit points going down?
Oh
Oh no.
So is that why none of the? Is that why it
No,
wasn't...
no, I don't think so. No.
Oh, I got 3 natural 20s on it. Yeah, you've only hit it once.
Right, looking really hurt.
Somehow it's gained health. Yeah, I can't shift from here without provoking Iron, right?
It's looking really, really hurt.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'll shout down to Ellise. This one's looking wobbly.
Well, I'm saying it might be good for a smitty smitey.
Nah.
Okay.
They're just mimics.
The only paladin I know that doesn't want to use smite. Right, Elsie.
The only paladin that you'll know that has spell options available in each fight.
Right, Ellise.
I should have done it, Elsie. I was so committed to the bit. Alright, well, this time, acid splash on the one that's looking kind of rough.
Okay.
16. Dex to save.
Rolls a 9. $11 damage. The
Plus the 4, right?
+4.
Plus 4. The mimic just begins to bubble and kind of melt the one that's the chest. As it makes a mimic puddle into the floor.
Woo! Yeah, I think for this kind of shape changer, it's like it turns back to its original form when it dies. It also never describes that in anything, what it looks like for realsies.
It turns into missing no. You just get a headache trying to look at it, so no one can actually tell what it is.
This is gonna attempt to bite you, Rimal. Just tired of this. Tired of this trying to grapple. That rolls a 3.
Just misses.
And this mimic's gonna turn his attention to Amenophis.
Hell yeah.
Since his prey ran away, it's gonna miss. Right, Rimal.
I'm gonna take one attack with the polo mallet on Mimic B. 21 to hit.
Yep.
With a 8 damage. I'm gonna knock it back 5 feet. I'm gonna run over here. Are we doing flanking, Joe? Or are you still anti-flanking?
Anti-flanking.
Anti-flanking. So I'm gonna get close up here, and I'm gonna go ahead and smack Mimic C with the pole mallet.
They're using the anti-flanking rounds.
24 to hit for...
It's an optional round.
11 damage on Mimic C.
Right.
And I will mark it as well.
Pots, not even once, guys.
They both remain marked, so it doesn't replace the mark, which is, it's weird, but I really don't get other benefits, and I'm essentially taunting each of these.
Okay. Beryl.
What? Okay, I think I'm good to assist with this stuff now. So... Okay, yeah, I'm going to, does Mimic B look bloodied yet?
They're both bloody.
Okay. I'm gonna help out with that one, and I'm going to Thorn Whip Mimic B.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume that it hits.
Yep.
Ooh. Max damage 8. And I am not pulling it.
Okay, yeah, I don't blame you.
And the elemental is going to attack Mimic C, which that's not going to hit. What about the other one? 14.
14 will hit.
And 11, 13 damage.
That's on C. How much?
13.
13. Alright, looking very, very hurt.
Maybe we could have gotten the drop on these guys if you'd summoned the element of surprise.
I don't know that element. It's not my theme.
It's right next to hydrogen on the periodic table.
Did you roll 2 attacks?
Yeah, one of them was a 1.
Okay. That's a miss.
Is it symbol AH?
Right, Amenophis.
Right,
Amenophis.
yeah.
I am horrible with this game's character names, except for Beryl. That one's pretty straightforward.
You've been saying it wrong this whole time.
Yeah.
If you want, sometime I can pull out some of my old elven names that were designed just to mess with DMs. My next character can be Thanacy Oralis.
I don't know that over-the-counter medication brand.
Honestly, Aurelis, at this time of year, in this part of the country,
Alright, that's a miss.
localize entirely within your dungeon.
Ask your doctor if you.
Can I see it? Imagine walking into a room with this Aurora Borealis. It's like, ooh, that was a miss.
Yeah, two misses.
Oh, that was good.
I watched a, I hate AI, but I watched a, steamed hams, but
Yes.
generated by AI. It is like the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life.
Infinite hams.
Yeah.
They go up. I think it got taken down off Twitch because it started going on diatribes about like politics.
Oh, that's a little different. Like this was just a video. It starts with the actual scene and then it like AI generated for the rest of it, and it was like really weird. Yeah. Oh yeah, like the Seinfeld, but it's AI turned to racial hatred.
Just
All right.
oh no, that's just steamed Jamaican.
Both those are misses. Any bonus actions?
Yeah. No, I'll just shift slightly over here to be ready in case B gets a bit closer to Beryl.
Okay. Ellise.
Well, we're going well so far. Let's do another acid splash at Mimi CC.
He's so sorry.
An 8. 6
Then
plus 6.
there's some damage for you.
Alright, 3 plus
And
3
a plus
plus 4.
10.
This one is trying to attack Amenophis. It dissolves into a puddle.
Woo!
Only one mimic left. But it has no sense of fight or flight.
It hungy.
Yeah, it's hungry for Rimal.
It's
It tastes
destined.
like rock salt.
22.
Yeah.
No need to get salty.
How appropriate. It tastes like vinegar.
4 piercing and 4 acid.
I will... Hold on. Where is it? Features and traits. Since he's within 10 feet, Aura of the Guardian. When a creature within 10 feet of you takes damage, use your reaction to magically take that damage instead.
Okay.
So, how much was it?
It was 4 piercing and 4 acid.
4 piercing, 4 acid, 8.
So Rimal, you it bites into your flesh, but you don't feel any pain. But Amenophis, you have the bite marks on your arm now.
Oh, so he takes 4 of it?
Takes all.
I take it.
Yeah.
Oh, he took the whole thing. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
That's why I try and be next to everyone. I am your sponge, your desert sponge.
Right, Rimal.
Rimal are at the start of it.
The M is silent.
Okay. Mimic still. It's still. Yeah, I mean, I've got nothing else to do, so I'll just, hack it. 14 to hit for 7 bludgeoning damage.
That's it.
Then 13 to hit for max damage. 14 bludgeoning damage, and I will knock it back 5 feet.
How do you kill this mimic that's been after your
Oh.
butt all game?
I point to the stands, even though that's not how polo works, and then I just smack it against the, as far as I can just, clobber it.
That mimic dead.
Ah.
Score!
I think bit me, but I don't. What happened? It looks over at Amenophis and sees like giant bite marks on the same place I bit. Oh, oh, you took that. Oh,
I just put my hand on his shoulder. Don't worry about it. My job is to make sure you guys can get as far into this place as possible.
Just like team captain. No. I could be the captain. Yes. So he's just muttering to himself.
Thank you both very much. I was not expecting that.
Elemental, and I take out my dust of dryness.
No, it's a good one.
I didn't see that. I was tangoing with Chet.
Yes,
Easy
you
to chest face.
You were doing quite smashing.
I was. Would you like an autograph? I can sign your water elemental.
Why would I?
That's a good question. Why do people want autographs? I mean, they met me. What are they going to prove that they met me? They know they met me.
You should probably check your bank balance.
Oh.
Once this is over.
Good idea.
Just massive identity theft occurring after every match. How long are we going to be graced by this elemental's presence?
For a bit longer. It will eventually fade away.
Perhaps it would like to lead the
Out
way.
of character, it's up to an hour.
Okay, so it's going to stay with you.
Yep.
Just tell it to go into the room first every time.
If you pour water into it, does it heal?
Maybe.
That concentration?
Yes.
Okay, just so I know. I guess you can get hit, so...
Yeah, that's it. Very much thank you for the sanctuary for that reason.
Hell yeah. Yeah, here's the question. Is it the concentration that when it's broken it disappears, or is it the concentration that when it's broken it turns on
I
us?
looked into that. That is the next tier of element. This one is an elemental spirit, not a full element.
Yeah, this one's not the summon elemental. This is like conjure elemental.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
this one vanishes away. Goes enraged and attacks everyone.
elemental spirit. So this one's just the cheerleader for the polo guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's go.
Aquatic pom-poms. Right, just little fountains in the hands.
All right.
I kind of do the point at my eyes and point it back at the elemental thing as I'm watching you as I put the dust of dryness back in my satchel.
The dolphin smiles at you.
Oh, did I accidentally reveal the map?
Nope.
No,
Didn't see anything.
there's a block of stone to the left, but that's it.
That's been there for a
Block
bit.
stone over here, and then there's a little tiny thing that's still there.
Yeah, nothing else.
Okay.
That's the end goal.
I don't know why the fog of war turned off. All right. Now this room is empty.
Can I do a thorough investigation and see Maybe they ate any adventurers with items that are now,
Nope, it is quite easy to tell now that they're a puddle. There's nothing in there.
Well,
Gosh,
I think this means that we don't touch anything else ever, unless it's like a golden polo mallet. Then we can take that.
What if they can turn into gold?
I mean, it would be extremely heavy, but it would be really good on the swing. Get a lot of power behind it, but
No, I mean, what if one of these mimic things could turn into into gold as well, and then you pick it up?
Goes back over to one of the mimics, kind of pokes it with his foot. Hey, turn into gold.
Come on, do something.
Do something. I don't think it's gonna do that. Next room is Laura Croft, turned to gold.
Oh, those things were those endings were nightmarish.
Golden triangles.
Big sign over the entrance saying loading.
The door, yeah, the room's all low res until it loads in. The center, in the center of this cool, dark room rests an ornate stone sarcophagus. Its lid is ajar and broken, and it contains nothing but dust. Hieroglyphs appear to have been hastily chiseled into the north wall.
I would like to investigate that.
I would like to immediately do a... Where's it gone? Divine Sense.
Yeah, Divine Sense.
That senses any, in this, you're probably looking for undead, I imagine.
Yeah, well, it detects everything in that list, but yeah, I'll just walk forward a bit to try and get most of the room, and because it's 60 feet.
60 feet. There's nothing pinged, even the dust in the coffin.
Alright.
Sarcophagus. But the sarcophagus does have the same face as the ghosts and the statues that you saw outside.
Fascinating. What broke its way into this sarcophagus?
Well, did it break in or break out?
I do not wish to question that latter, the second of those.
So obviously it would be the Ghost King that we saw. He got his body out and he's just walking around now.
So whatever's written on that wall over there will give us a hint.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good idea.
Ellise would like to read that to try and decipher.
Yep, give me a history check.
Okay.
Like, these ones do look like I said, they were very hastily carved. They're not as neat and ornate as the other ones around the room. 21. Yep, you're able to decipher.
It's shorthand.
Yeah, it's shorthand. Here lies the tomb of Amun-Sa. Know that ye have arrived too late to plunder his ransom for Heaven's Gate. This tomb, it appears, has already been plundered.
Heaven's Gate.
I was afraid of this.
It's one of those cultists. I'm sure 3 people in the audience will get that.
I did.
I'm gonna try and push the sarcophagus base just out of the way. Just move it. Maybe there's something underneath. Everything else was underneath. Maybe there's a door underneath this.
Alright, give me a strength
Secret
check.
passage in the floor.
We need to go deeper.
Strength check or athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
14.
14. It's surprisingly not as heavy as you probably would have imagined. Almost like it's
Yeah, there's nothing in it.
yeah, not only that, but maybe it's not as not as dense or whatever, but you're able to kind of push it aside a little bit. with some work, everyone's able to kind of help you push.
They skimped on the construction. It's made a breeze block.
There's nothing underneath it.
I'd like to, as I turn around and see Amenophis. Oh, right. Sorry, my mind gets really flighty. I'd like to do some healing.
Okay.
Cure wounds.
I think that gets the +4 as well, doesn't it?
We could take a short rest. If you want to see that spell, I already rolled it.
Oh, whoops.
I think it would only be me would be getting anything out of it.
I took one hit when it was out of the thing, but yeah, you definitely need it more than me because you were taking all of those.
Oh yeah, what is your healing? Are you like healing me, or are you giving me stuff to drink? Like, here.
Cure wounds. I'm just healing you. I'm not giving you.
Yeah, I like how
I'm not
it
giving you the
says it in
potion yet.
Usually,
Cure wounds damage.
usually with Artificer, depending on how you flavor it, is either with like potions or like healing salve or mist or healing sprays.
Yeah, I'll have a healing spray just to
Right in the eyes.
go over the wound.
You've got one of the potion bottles from Pokemon.
I was thinking the same thing.
So, in sequence of events, you turned around and went, "Oh, sorry," and then walked up and perfume sprayed me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that feels good. Thank you.
And you smell like lavender.
So that's 14, I think I get there. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty back to.
Does Elemental Savant count for healing too?
It said so. Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
Alchemical Savant. That roll must restore hit points or be damage of acid, fire, necrotic, or poison. So she basically gets double her bonus to it because it gets a +4 anyway, doesn't it? So
an extra 4 health back.
yeah. It becomes roll +4/+4. My eyes, the goggles do not see.
Now this will make your sight work better. Fix your stigmatism.
My stigmata, no.
But yeah, must restore hit points or damage. Yep. Okay. Yeah, they're like these are definitely like the spellcaster healers of the Artificer. I kind of feel like to make it a little bit better, like if they added that proficiency bonus to it, that would be really good. So it gets higher when you level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it just caps out on int, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you could technically have the max effect of it on a well-rolled character and then
All right.
nothing else.
Yeah. Anything else in this room?
Yeah.
I don't believe that scripture there. If it was so, the ghost offered us what we could, the treasures we could find in here, and if they're
Perhaps it
already
was the thieves that wrote it.
No, why would the thieves just like tell us that they stole something when, it's obviously not here?
It's very conscientious of a thief.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be like pointing at someone and laughing, I suppose.
True, but I mean...
Do any of you have any idea how long ago that was carved?
Well, I imagine it was quite a while, as the mimics were still pretty fresh in that room. They weren't disturbed, but the room before definitely was.
Joey, as an Earth Genasi, would I have some sort of knowledge of stone and earthen things? Obviously, I'm not a dwarf.
That's more a
with
dwarf
stone
thing.
cunning, yeah. But I am, of the plane of, or I am of geniekin that are from the plane of Earth.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, it's like a cousin.
Yeah, I want to see if the writing is maybe more recent? Like, it'd feel like it'd be more recent.
Let's look at
As we
how bruised the brickwork is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is carved. Yeah, give me a investigation.
Yeah, do we see any tools around that would have been used to carve it?
No tools.
Maybe we can determine. Okay.
It got stuck between two things and took the lower. 10.
10. I mean, it's hard to tell. Stone lasts a really long time. So it's hard to tell if there's no dust or gravel, stone dust or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had
I
pots,
can't make heads or tail
stone,
of its age,
acid.
but
This dungeon delve is lit.
I can't make heads or tails of when this was made. But I agree with Amenophis over there, because what did the what's his face? Amon Saw's spirit come just to, mess with us? I don't think he's, from the Feywild. He's respected former leader of an entire civilization.
Well, you say respected. You did curse everyone.
I say it with air quotes. Respected. I think we double back and look for more secret doors.
Before we go,
A good
would I be
idea.
able to take a peek inside the sarcophagus and see if it looks like it did have something interred in it? Like if there's any traces?
Give me investigation.
Yeah,
Pretty
I want
sure
to
there's
look
no-
on the inside of the lid for anything.
It's
Let
broken
me
into
out.
pieces.
Let me out.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
We're at least sure that there's no invisible person in there unless they're really, really
Yeah.
Now, Joey did say that it felt lighter than you'd expect.
Let's try
It's a
moving
balsa
it.
wood prop.
Yeah.
Let's try maybe.
We pushed it to the side, and that's how we know it's
Oh, okay.
lighter. But I don't know. Should we flip it?
How far? Like, did we move it far enough?
What I was saying is, like, you think, like, a solid, like, sarcophagus of a pharaoh would probably be a little bit, I don't know.
King Tut was buried in like 20 sarcophagi, and I'm not even exaggerating that. And like at least half of them were gold. So
Yeah. All that's in there you see is dust.
This doesn't seem right. This seems very basic especially being in an extravagant pyramid like this to just lead to a small room with a fairly basic sarcophagus. He was much more extravagant.
I tend to agree. The ones I have studied, these sarcophagi, they're surrounded, especially pharaohs, are surrounded by gold and riches and guards and other mummies to protect them in the afterlife.
there are
This is
former
nothing.
servants and pets too that are just brought there.
I think this is a decoy.
I hate this pyramid more every day. I'm gonna start backtracking.
It's not even been a day.
Well, let's just hope it doesn't finish as a day, because then I'm gonna hate it so much. And hey, don't step on the back of my soul's water elemental. Watching you. No, you're just. He goes up to it. You're just Polo, but in elemental form. The bad Polo.
The
Don't
water
trust it.
polo.
The dolphin looks sad. Shall we check this room? For like hidden rooms?
Oh,
Oh,
look,
so
I
you
think we looked
give it an
around,
extra.
but- Yeah.
And the dolphin's like, please send me home. I miss my family, my job.
I
I
missed.
don't know. Personally, I think we should go back to the room with the statues and look around there.
Why is the dolphin Swiss?
So, you did an investigation check in the
Never had a
statue room,
Swedish fish.
and the only passage you found was the one to the sprung
okay.
chap. Yeah.
I did. So I put my hands on the thing, and I did both left and right hands at the same time, and said the thing I said with Amon soon. Maybe let's check that the handy statue again, the handy altar. Serpentine.
Okay. Did we check this room for secret rooms, by the way?
I don't think so. Give me a quick investigation.
Okay.
It's up to you. We're all leaving.
8.
You don't see
No.
anything.
Okay.
I'll run one as well. Oh, never mind.
Also, I didn't mean to do this, but you can. I erased all the area around it, and there's nothing there. So
Yeah.
What are you all doing?
Statue butt. I'm gonna wait till everybody's back in the room, and I'm gonna
Alright, what do you do?
put my hand on the left hand and say, "Open sesame." Son, no wait, maybe if I say his name backwards, and I'll say his name backwards. Us. Norma.
Surprisingly, nothing happens.
Gasp and shock.
This thing's broken. It's broken. It's broken.
We take a moment to check if all of the statues are exactly the same.
As much as statues can be the same, yeah.
Okay.
Your investigation was for the entire room. You only found one secret passage.
What about the gas chamber?
Give me
We
investigation.
don't talk about those anymore.
23. Yep, you just see little holes where the gas would come from, but nothing else.
Hey.
Can't squeeze through that.
Hey, water elemental. Maybe you could. No, he's got a dolphin in him. Never mind. The water element goes through, and the dolphin gets squeezed out, just on the floor flopping.
I mean, it can still breathe.
Yeah.
Look how canonically we have a water elemental with a dolphin in it now.
Are any of the? I'll ask Ellise. Ellise. All those words on the ceiling. You think any of them are different? Do they all say Amon Su?
I'll have a look around. Try to determine that.
Yeah, give me
Would that be investigation?
yeah, investigation.
Would it help if we all said the languages we know and if any of them look different?
We'll save you some time. For every language you know, they all say Amunsa.
Okay. Even in dolphin?
I rolled a 17. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's all the same.
Do you know if there are perhaps other pyramids? Other places to check?
Would I know that there wouldn't be any in the immediate vicinity, like within a few days' travel? Or do I know?
You would know this. This is like the lone pyramid in the Desert of Desolation.
Mm-hmm.
We seem to be running out of places to look.
Did we check this place? This hallway? I'll start smacking all the walls with my
Yeah, you checked for traps, but not for
Yeah.
for.
Bong, 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 bong.
Yeah, smack the walls to see if anything.
Yeah, nothing
sounds
along
hollow.
nothing along
Yeah.
the walls.
All right, time to go home.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should take a short rest and report our findings to the science, the researcher nerds out front.
Yeah, you can.
Check in and see if they found any more information.
Yeah. So,
You see
no
Ellise
objection.
kind of ruffle at the, they're her kind of people, so she kind of takes offense to it, but she doesn't let it really. She doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Before we go, maybe we could ask.
Yeah, he's not being dismissive jock as a nerd. He's just collectively calling them all,
Yeah.
nerd, because they like stuff like history.
They're.
Before we go join them, maybe we could ask the elemental / dolphin to check out the other pool.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Well, it can't exactly talk, so I'm not sure if it could relay anything.
Anyone have a GoPro? A fantastic
The
fantasy GoPro.
the water is like super clear, so you could tell by looking down. There's nothing at the bottom.
Yeah, but there's an entire outlet that the elemental could go up. Get up right up in there.
Swim faster than a waterfall. It doesn't have the Zora leggings.
Well, if you guys going back to the main area,
It looks like it. Yeah.
you guys can take a short rest if you like.
And
Since you're taking a short rest, like right after you healed, Ellise, if you want to get that spell slot back, and a Amenophis, if you want to just heal that with your short rest, I'll let you. That's up to you.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Ooh, how do you...
It's up to you though, if you want to do that.
I'm happy to give her let her have that back.
Okay. Right, Ellise, you can uncheck the spell slot you used.
Alright.
In Memphis, you can just minus off that health. Let's take a short rest. Remember to do this. You click twice on the.
Short rest.
It's been a while since I did this.
So you go into the short rest thing at the top. It'll open up a thing that'll let you roll a couple times to get your healing dice, and you can do that as much as you want. To actually take the short rest, you click on the take short rest thing, it'll turn green, and then you click on it a second time. It's a safety so you don't accidentally click it.
But you have to click on the little equation there to actually roll the dice.
Correct. Oh, we'd like to get that 9 the first roll.
But I see that will say, I see you've returned. What are your findings? What did you see?
Whole lot of nothing.
There's no tomb?
There was a possible false one. We found a sarcophagus, but it was empty, and some scrawlings on the wall indicating that it was already ransacked. But that may not be true.
The stories of Amun Sa said that he built an impenetrable pyramid full of traps and dangers and full of riches. If you encountered none of those, then perhaps your suspicions are correct.
Not a coin, no.
It all seemed rather incredibly mundane.
If you found nothing inside, like past the secret passages, maybe the entrance is hiding in plain sight. But we have a statue in the room where we put our bunks, and there's an offering table in the other.
We tried offering it some stuff.
And what was the results?
They disappeared.
Didn't it burn or
Huh.
anything like that?
Nope. Just
Actually,
disappeared.
let's see.
How big was the offering bowl?
Pretty big.
Yeah, I think you're getting the same idea I am.
We'll be right back. Everybody, just stay here.
They're like, the
Yeah.
offering table, and you run out of the room. Like, okay, we'll be here.
We're just gonna look around at the same room for the next two days.
Yeah. A dome ceiling caps this well-lit room. Burning wall sconces illuminate ancient script along the walls. To the north, a 20-foot statue of Amun-Sa, arms outstretched, holds an enormous altar bowl of blazing fire. A stone staircase ascends to the bowl, with hieroglyphs carved into the face of the lowest step. And you, translated these. It says, "Lay your offering of food and drink to the gods in the blazing fire before Amun-Sa. That which the gods accepts will vanish within the flame." And when you put the food in there before, you took note that the fire was not hot. Like when you got near it. It gave off no heat.
All right. Let's see about this then. Beryl is going to. I've got an ability called Wild Companion, where it can basically use a wild shape to summon a familiar. And
Yep.
I'm gonna use that. And it just flops on the ground. No, it's gonna be a baby seal.
Oh no.
Why not? And
Welcome to the
why
club.
not? It's a spirit thing anyway. The shape doesn't really matter. I should be able to tell whether or not it disintegrates or not. Sorry, little fella, and tosses it into the fire.
Sorry about this. Here, little frog. It's like,
Ribbit,
it's,
father,
you
why?
ribbit. You toss it into the fire, and it vanishes.
Here's a question: since they're technically linked to you, can I sense that it still lives?
It is still alive.
I think we need to go into the fire.
I'm gonna take some rope out and tie something to it,
Okay.
and just like lower it into the fire, like it's a hole to something, and see if I can then bring it back out after a couple feet.
Sure, yeah.
Does it exist in the same sense? Does it feel like it's a portal to somewhere, and I'm just pulling it back out?
So since you are holding the rope with like the rubble, you disappear.
No.
Dead.
Haha, you're all breathing the same air that's touching the...
Well,
It just black hole.
So Moral,
That's the universe.
Rimal, you are somewhere, but I'm gonna see what everyone else does first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, me next, I suppose, since I suggested it.
You
Once
sure I
more.
can go and secure the place for you? Make sure it's safe.
Nope, too late. Climbs in.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
Beryl, you touch the fire, and you immediately vanish.
What could possibly go?
So you enter in the other place, wherever it is. Wrong! Oh dear. Right.
Assuming I reappear.
Steps in.
Yep, you disappear.
And then I'll step in.
I regret nothing.
Now I'm reminded of
Hey
somewhere
guys,
around
don't step in the... Ah!
I'm reminded of
you,
a.
you fall 500 feet because of the portal to the sky.
I'll use my reaction to take whoever lands next to me's damage.
Alright, hold on. Let me prepare the next area.
I'm reminded of a campaign from somewhere around the same time this was made, in which there was a room with 2 doorways of teleportation. One of them would actually send you to the room. The other one was actually a doorway of disintegration. And from your point of view, you can't tell which one it is. They both have the same special effect. So once a party member goes in, you have no way of finding out which one they went through.
Was that Tomb of Horrors?
Probably.
I did just actually, like, thinking of that, I did just reread my Aura of the Guardian, and it literally says, when a creature within 10 feet of you takes damage, use your reaction to magically take that damage. It doesn't say the source, it doesn't have to be an attack or anything, so... Yeah. So we could fall out of a plane, and as long as they
as
hit
long
the
as
ground
you're within
before
10
I
feet
do.
of them, anyway.
Yeah.
So, but that means if we're taking turns jumping out, then you have to hope that you're falling within 10 feet of them.
If we manage to link arms, you know, as long as they hit the ground before I do, I can go, you're fine!
Oh, yeah, do one of those circle things.
Okay, look in the middle of the map.
Put our own tokens in?
Oh, you can. You can do that. Yeah, so, well, first Rimal. Well, it doesn't matter which order. Rimal, you first, you see a frog happily hopping around.
Does the rope just like extend above me and then just slowly, just comically, just fall around me and coil around me?
Pretty much.
Start picking that back up.
Happen.
Oh, good, you guys. So who's gonna?
Oh,
Ding.
doppelganger.
It's a clone. It's a transporter clone.
He's got a beard. He's evil.
An after image.
Alright. So
you guys, before you jumped in, you told everybody what was happening, right?
Mostly.
Funny thing.
I sensed that this that my familiar was unharmed when he went in, so I assumed it could be some kind of teleport.
That's what I was doing with the rope. I was trying to see if I could just pull it back out like a magician with a combat.
You also see a bunch of a small puddle of water and some rations.
If I turn to look where we like the point immediately behind where we appeared and around, does it look like there's anything to interact with, or have we just been dropped into
this is a completely different room, obviously. So this octagonal room has a domed ceiling that smells faintly of sulfur. The scent comes from 4 doorways, spaced evenly around the room. Each doorway is filled with rusty orange mist. Between the doorway are 4 levers set into the wall. A skeleton lies in the center of the room, loosely gripping a sword that points at one of the doorways. It's pointing to the one on the to the east. Oh, I'm sorry, west.
Yeah.
Boy.
I read a book once that some pirates put out a dead body to mark a treasure. I don't think there's any sand pirates.
Yes.
If you're asking me, which you're not, but you're gonna get my words anyway, I think that's where that what they tried and no go apparently.
Yeah, there's a wooden there's levers on each of the walls.
Or perhaps what happened was that it was attacking something in that direction. It was killed by, something horrible like acid, and he just died facing that way.
Can I interact with the mist wall at all?
Yeah, if you want to put your hand in.
Just
Well-
sort of like.
Well, it's not a wall.
breeze
You
through.
can see a hallway that extends out.
I'll just look at it.
Yeah.
Some dark souls are down here.
But you can put your hand in, and you pull it out. It's almost like fog. but there's no ill effects.
Do you suppose this could be a puzzle of some kind?
Puzzle? Why would somebody? What do you think? They just made an escape room? Do they want games in the afterlife?
Well, we can see what these levers do. Reaches for one.
Hey! Wait.
Oh.
Actually, I don't think we've seen any. Well, remember the poison trap that wasn't there.
Ah, good point. So gonna investigate to look for holes in the walls.
Is there definitely a skeleton here, or is that texture?
No, it's there. It's pointing in to the west.
Yeah.
Are we able to tell if there's a definitive cause of death for this guy?
You can give me a quick medicine check.
Here.
Did an anvil fall on him?
I'd
Okay.
be curious about him too.
Quick meds.
Should I roll or just did he make it?
If you want, yeah.
You can either join me or do advantage, I imagine. Oh.
It is a skeleton, so it's been dead a very long time. You don't see any evidence of
Wounds.
broken bones or anything.
Hey, Frog! No,
I think he's
stop
dead.
eating stop eating the rations as you're investigating that.
I mean, the fact
Oh, no,
that there is
We'll say this.
Frog
It looks like his leg is fractured, but otherwise intact.
the fact that there is a frog here means that.
I threw that in.
Oh wait, when was that?
That's the familiar.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what he tossed in to see if it was safe to go through.
I thought it was a seal.
So did I, but now it's a frog.
Well, I have I don't have a seal token, so
Yeah, I know.
Joey's gonna pick up the baby seal, or Rimal's gonna pick up the baby
A frog
seal.
works just as well. No worries.
oh, there is a seal creature, but I don't own it.
Rimal's gonna toss
It's
it into the
sealed
mist.
off.
Yeah.
Rimal's gonna toss the baby seal into the mist.
Explodes.
Oh, an exploding toad.
It does not explode.
Does anything happen to it?
No. It hops back. Ribbit.
Yeah, maybe the mist is fine.
Good seal. I mean, should we try the levers, or should we attempt the fog?
Really good question.
About those
Are all the-
levers.
Are all the levers in the same position?
Yes, they're all facing downward.
Can we maybe investigate the wall to see if there's any like wear and tear, to see if one's been used more than others?
Yeah. Quick investigation check, but we're talking about like potentially hundreds of years worth of tomb robbers.
Someone's kept a tally on the side, like
Yeah.
3 poles.
That's basically one of the clues you have to look for in Riven, and so that's why it's in my brain.
Investigation. Yeah, they're aside from just the regular wear of time, pretty much. They all look pretty much the same. And there's no discerning markings on the walls.
Ellise, if you Ellise, if you vote levers, which lever? Maybe we should do all 4 of them at once. No, wait. Then if something happens, we don't know if only one of them caused it.
Just to check, there were no like gas holes or anything like that in the walls, right?
Nothing obvious. No.
Okay.
Look in a mirror. Sorry.
Only the one in your face.
Got it.
I said the walls.
You gasshole.
So which lever? Beryl? You were looking at him. Maybe go ahead and do that.
He's still holding one.
Yeah.
Okay. Pulls it.
All right. You push up the lever. Nothing happens. But who's wearing metal armor?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, I think
Rimal.
I am.
I have chainmail.
Chainmail? Amenophis,
Yeah,
I know
have
you
scale
do.
mail.
Okay. Nothing happens to you, Beryl, but Ellise, Amenophis, and Rimal, your armor starts to, like, as the magnetic trap at the top of the room pulls you upward
Ah!
to
What?
the 30-foot ceiling.
Ah!
So Beryl is just
How
like, well,
quickly?
that didn't do anything, and turns around and we're all gone.
Rimal, you take
Oh, reverse fall damage.
reverse fall damage.
Flight damage.
Rimal, you take 14 bludgeoning damage. You are prone and restrained. Elsie, you take 14 bludgeoning damage. You are prone and restrained.
14.
14, yep. And Memphis, you take 10 bludgeoning damage. You are prone and restrained.
Ah, my armor protected me from my armor.
Well, fellas, it doesn't look like it did. Where did everybody go?
Turn it off!
Look out!
Turn it off!
How did you
Wait,
get up
no!
there? All right.
No!
Both ways.
No! No! I'd like to use my spider climb boots to try, like, as the stuff lets up to remain on the ceiling.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
And I'm
like
at a loss. Like, I have the spell spider climb as well because I have boots and I also have the spell. Would I have an inkling of which one would need it more?
Is it touch?
You're closer to a Memphis.
Oh,
Is it touch?
let me look. Sorry.
Because your token's next to a Memphis. I'll let you touch him.
Touch me.
Yeah, just touch.
And
It
then
is
just
touch,
touch.
Good touch.
Okay, yeah. You can cast it on him.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, you feel yourself get a little sticky in Memphis. Beryl, what do you do?
He says, "Get us down." So, all
Turn it
right.
off, Beryl!
Yeah, turns off the lever.
Right, you push the lever down, you're as the magnetic field goes down. Rimal, you take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
Ah!
are you okay?
No! No, I'm gonna use my
Good news. I think this explains why his legs were broken.
Good news, everyone!
It actually doesn't say that, but I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna use my
This is probably just the way he fell.
yeah.
Yes, of course.
Second wind.
Wait, I'll help. I'll start trudging down the ceiling and the wall, and then.
Yeah, so you very creepily both start to climb down the wall.
Oh, it's jammed. Ugh.
Roller for that. I gotta just roll. Well, just wait. I might be. Oh, the stupid dice are not ordered on my screen again. What the
No
heck?
one wants your healing, Ellise. Get over it.
I rolled a natural 10 on that, so I actually get 17 HP back, which is close to what? Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm down by less. I'm down in single digits. So hold on to your. I think it's how we need it.
Well, you weren't the only one
Jammed
that
anyway.
damaged. Ellise could be healing herself.
Well, no, they stuck to the. Well, that's true. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, the damage up.
Right. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right.
Let's try that again.
I'm gonna just take out like. I think actually. Yeah, I did actually take iron spikes. I'm gonna take out some spikes, and I'm going to just etch in the wall, engrave in the wall, like an X and a sad face.
Okay.
As a universal do not use.
You shouldn't deface ancient tombs, you know.
Tell that to the the thing we saw upstairs.
Yes, but we weren't the ones who did it.
But the only reason I'm not defacing, I'm not just breaking this lever off in general, is that I don't know if I'll trigger it or not.
Amenophis is like slowly, since he hasn't been spider climbed before, he's like slowly making his way down. Because I imagine hanging upside down in heavy metal armor, not as much as a problem as trying to walk down the wall.
That's actually something that I've always wondered about with the slippers of spider climb. Aren't slippers easily removable? So, like, how exactly
Let's
do
do
they stay on your feet?
Crocs of spider climb.
So technically, the slippers are, they give you a climb speed, and they allow you to climb on certain surfaces, and even the ceiling. It doesn't necessarily work like Spider-Man standing on a wall. It's just you're able to climb on things like you're a freaking mountain goat, and there's a 98-degree angle on that wall.
Yeah, but if you're upside down, I mean, what
89.
stops a slipper from falling off? I mean,
Magic.
they do that all the time upright.
It works both ways, so it sticks to your feet as well. All right, now
It's full of spiders.
I think
Okay,
We
now
should
I'm
all
never
agree.
getting that item again. Thank you.
I think we should all agree that we don't touch any more levers. And I'll sigh, and I'll just put my arm up to just put on the.
Yeah, and then you lean on it, then you push it down.
No, they're already down. You have to pull
Yeah.
up. So.
Any more?
Dang
you
it!
push it up.
Yeah, and I'll do that, and then it'll be down, so nothing will happen.
All right, guys, bends down to tie shoe and then catches the lever as they stand back up again.
Who knows? Maybe the levers do different things.
Yeah, well, only one way to find out. Beryl, come
Okay.
over here. Over.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to Beryl.
Well, I suppose I like you too.
No, this is strictly business.
All right.
Pecks him on the cheek and says, "For luck."
Well then, everyone ready?
Nope.
And all right, pulls lever.
I stand on the wall, ready to spider climb back up.
Oh yeah. Oh, Amenophis is like halfway down the wall, so he's like, "Wait, what?"
Okay. You pull that lever, and the magnetic trap activates again. Beryl.
Okay, I'll be ready to pull. Oh wait, where am I? I'm not even anywhere close. Never mind.
Beryl, give me
I
a.
need to do yeah, strength.
Since he's held on to you, give me a strength save to try to,
I didn't think this through.
to like hold on
I
to
didn't
him.
think character for Rimal.
14. Okay.
Fairly good for a -1.
That's I'm gonna be generous to say you guys are climbing halfway down the wall. So you only take... Amenophis, you take 5. Elsie, you take 3.
Sure.
As you're pulled back upwards to the thing. Beryl, you're barely able to hold on to Rimal.
He's holding on to the lever, and Rimal's holding on to him.
Yeah.
Which is bad, because now he can't lower the lever.
Yeah, can I try to lower the lever? Or get Rimal to do it?
One hand on Rimal, one hand on the lever.
Yeah.
But it's like he's being pulled upward, and you think you're about to be pulled up with him. But you can push down the lever, and
I was about to shout out in the midst of all this. If I might make a possibly regrettable decision, this might be a good time to find out what happens when 2 levers are up at the same time, since we're already up here.
Not in a position to find out.
So is the lever is Beryl able to turn the lever off
Yeah,
before
yeah.
the ball is sent there?
Yep.
So I just caused other people to get hurt. Great, wonderful, good job, me. Okay, all right.
Maybe
Sorry.
the 3rd time.
I thought you guys would be able to hold on with the climbing.
I don't really have good grip.
yeah, it's not like they're glued to the wall. It's just that they can just stand on it.
Yeah, that's why Rimal has an 8 in intelligence.
Yep.
You know what? I'm just gonna stay up here for a little bit. Does getting hurt drop my concentration?
Yeah, roll for it then.
Possibly.
Yeah, well,
You'll need.
What do I need to roll?
Constitution.
It's going
Saving
to be half
throw?
the,
Yeah.
yes.
Would this
It's
be
going to be
doing
half the damage
in range of
taken,
me?
or
Alright, Amenophis, you lose your spider climb.
I was about to say, would this be happening within my 10-foot radius?
So that means yes. So roll. Oh, you have +3 to that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what he's trying to do. He wants to take the damage so that way she doesn't get
No.
damaged.
If she's
No.
she's within 10 foot of me, she gets a
Yes,
+3 to her saves.
Oh,
Yep. So yeah, it's above a 10. So yep. You're the concentration.
Woohoo!
You're able
so
to.
the concentration DC is either half the damage taken of the total attack, so if it's multiple types of damages, you add them all together, or 10, whichever is higher. So
Yeah, it's a
anything
minimum
below
of 10,
Yeah, anything below a 20, you'll need a 10 at least. Below 20 damage on attack.
which is really annoying if something just keeps chipping at you for like 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just get until you get annoyed enough to forget.
it's one of the main purposes for Magic Missile.
Yeah.
Just ping, ping, ping.
And they do that in the D&D movie with a slingshot, just doing 1 damage with a pebble just to break concentration.
Yeah, I love that scene.
Yeah, it was
every
great.
time I
Yeah.
watch it, it's like I just name every spell that shows up.
I was doing it with the creatures. I was like, that's a thing, that's a.
I almost watched that again today.
I
I
picked
love
up
that
the
movie.
I picked
have
up the
the
DVD.
poster
I'm
and
gonna watch it again. Yeah.
I have
It's on Prime, I
some
think.
figurines too. I have the giant gelatinous cube.
Nice.
Oh.
Alright, what do you guys do?
All right. Well, next lever. No.
I remain at the top near the.
I think we can all agree. No more levers.
I don't know. Take
If
off
you're
your
sure.
armor and try another one.
Take off. What?
I just
What if the
Takes
next
off
lever
armor.
like?
It's reverse. It's a reverse magnet.
Yeah, the floor becomes magnetic.
all metal, all non-metal objects.
Now just imagine he takes off his armor. We pull another lever. It goes to the ceiling and it slams into them.
It's the Home Alone 2 where they get hit by the 2 things and then they get hit by the giant pipe and then they drop the pipe onto them on the stairs. One after another.
See, this is meant to be a series of tricks and traps. This doesn't even feel like a trap. This feels like some sort of mechanism, because it's not even that deadly. It's just
I mean,
annoying.
Yes,
Honest-
it hasn't hurt me at all.
It's not deadly to most of us because, you know, we're seasoned adventurers and seasoned anthropologists, paleontologists. Any of the ones upstairs, they definitely would have been turned into this guy over here, legless McGee.
Or on the bottom floor, like the people in the the first room just hear a bunch of thuds and over and over and over again. What are they doing up there? Alright. What are you guys doing?
Maybe we should try the fog next.
Seems like.
What's that? Pull the lever? Okay.
Well, yes, I agree. I'll take my chances with the fog.
The frog?
Okay. Yeah, go with the
Oh.
frog.
Yeah, throw the
You
frog
need
in
money.
the.
The
I
frog is the
already
one
did that
with
earlier.
mark.
The frog. Yeah, I threw the frog in there. Nothing happened to him.
Right. Okay, that's what. Sorry, my memory is so bad.
No, it's fine.
And I know exactly what's going to happen, and I'm going to look forward to it.
My thoughts are either 3 of these things are fakes and one of them will turn off the fog, or all of them are fakes and the fogs can't turn off. And you know what? We have a saying in polo: play ball. And I'll just take a
My
step
theory
in the
is,
fog.
my theory is it's fog of rust.
Oh no!
Ooh, that would be bad. So, as you enter the fog, you immediately start to feel dizzy. Your sense of direction is immediately impaired. You don't even remember what way you were facing when you entered in the fog.
Oh, fog of vertigo.
As you enter the rust-orange mist, the scent of sulfur floods your nostrils. You feel lightheaded. The mist confuses your faculties and sense of direction. So because of this, I'm not going to show you the map, because
Yeah,
you have no sense of direction.
right.
And showing a map
I-
would basically give you the solution
Right.
to the maze. So, just tell me if you're basically walking forward, and I'll tell you what you see.
I will do better because I am confused and lose sense of direction. I will roll a d8 and we will use that as the 4 cardinal directions and the 4 halvesies directions, starting with 1 as north. 5. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you know
4,
you know.
5. I walk south.
Okay, you walk into a wall. You know what's in
Yeah.
front of what's in front of you is what I'm saying. It's just that
Okay.
you don't know if you were facing north, south, west, or east when you walked in, even if you knew beforehand.
Curious how this
I
affects Elise's internal GPS.
Yeah.
I will walk backwards then. If it's not confusing me, I will just be like, whoa.
Ooh, what happened?
Well, you know how sometimes you lick one of those things, and I point to the frog, and you kind of get all woozy in the head and weird.
No.
No,
like
it's
that.
No.
no.
I licked the fog instead of the frog, but the same thing happened.
I hear Elise say no, and I look over shocked.
I just look over quizzically, like, what?
Okay.
Right, you have
So I take it the fog
lines.
is a no-go as well.
Oh no, you can tell that there was not too far ahead there was a branch. Sorry, I should have said that.
I'm just gonna walk back out because I have no sense of direction. So you can show me whatever I see within 5, 10 feet, 10 feet or whatever. But that's about it.
Yep.
I have blind sight, so I can
Okay, so
make out.
let me-
within
let me-
10 feet of me no matter what.
Let me clarify this some more because it is a little confusing. It's a fog, you can see through it. It's just that you have no sense of direction when you go in.
So as in like, if you go in and then you take a turn to the right and then another right and stuff, you can't remember or tell which
Right.
directions you took to get there.
More or less. Once you go in, you'll start to understand.
Anti-GPS.
Yeah.
I'll give goldfish memory.
And with that, I'm looking at my items. 50 feet of rope. Alright, so I'm trying to think if there's a good way to basically mark breadcrumbs, essentially.
Are the hallways 30 foot tall as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Double check.
They're like they're really tall and skinny.
They're 10 feet wide, about 30 feet high.
Okay.
Okay. Just double checking.
Alright. We either try the last two levers and see if they turn off the fog, or we just start walking through the fog and leave a trail of breadcrumbs trying to get back.
Maybe if you stand in the hallways, you won't be pulled up.
We really should have checked that beforehand.
Yeah.
Are you two okay up there?
Oh. Yeah. Bernard, it just I lost the accent.
Oh man, the fog's
Yeah,
getting to you
doing
and you're
just
not even in
fine.
it.
Yeah, I know, right? Ooh.
Are you okay with trying this, Rimal?
How about that? Give me 10 minutes to take the armor off and try that. I'll throw the armor in the hallway.
That works too.
Anybody else want to doff their armor?
How long does spider climb work?
For an hour. I mean, like,
Yeah, but the cast one.
Probably an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, it's for an hour so long as I'm concentrating.
My heavy armor or medium armor? It is chainmail. Is chainmail heavy?
I think so.
You spend some time taking off your armor.
Yeah.
Amenophis, if you want to go into the hallway, see if you don't want to do that.
I'd like to get to the entrance of the hallway.
Okay.
And just sort of like not go any deeper. Even though probably I'm feeling the effects a bit.
Yeah, you immediately start to feel like sense of direction is off. You do see it branches off to the in 3 other directions, about 20 feet ahead.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my Hall of Collapsing and I'm going to extend it to its maximum in the hall and see if I can jam it in like a pull-up bar.
Oh, so you don't get pulled up?
That's clever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you want to check the other two? No, you're all not.
I'm just up. I'm still up at the ceiling.
Yeah, it's not going to affect you. Each one of the levers, you can tell, operates the magnetic trap.
So they all do the same thing.
Yeah.
What happens if I pull all of them?
Are your arms 50 feet long?
Oh, do they?
They fall back in place when you let go.
Oh no. I'll give you a spoiler that's what they do. They operate the trap. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, turn them all off then.
But do they affect the hallway?
Nope.
Nope.
The fog remains.
All right, now hold on. I gotta put my armor back on.
Well,
No, I meant
Fuck.
if they're in the does the magnetism thing work in the hallway?
Oh no,
as well?
no, it doesn't. No.
Okay.
all right.
So it took 5 minutes to doff the armor. It takes 10 minutes to put it back on. So
Hopefully, it's not too dented for flying up into the ceiling several times.
yeah, it's alright.
We need
It's
to
made
make-
of chain. So
We need to make sure we definitely reset all these. We don't want to casually walk out of here like There we go. We've done it. We've completed this. We've saved the,
Whoop.
cleared the curse. Takes one step into the womb. Ah!
Yeah, it turns them all off.
Alright, well, which way do we want to go then?
What way
I
was
see.
the skeleton pointing again?
What? Left.
Yeah, it's on the map there.
Okay.
His
Oh,
eyes
right.
pointing,
Sorry,
Don't go that way.
I'm scaled so far out, and the names are in its
Uh,
way. I can't really tell.
You can use the scroll wheel to zoom in.
I'm
Oh,
at 466% zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big map.
And there's a zoom level on the bottom right.
okay, gotcha.
Now I'm at 342%. I'm assuming everybody regroups back on the floor.
Yeah, I am down.
Oh yeah.
And are we gonna head west?
Oh, so long as it's not pointing towards certain doom, it's a direction.
Right.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Best lead we have.
Maybe we all have our hands. We do follow the leader and have our hands on each other's shoulders, and the lead person or all of us have our hands on the wall as well, and just keep walking forward. Try not to breathe.
Just keep
Something.
going.
So like I said, I'm not going to show you the maze because that'll
Right.
just give you that'll be too easy to navigate. So you begin walking forward. That's the direction you're going. In about 15 feet, you see a trail of gold coins from where you are that leads to a passage to the right. And you see a passage directly forward and to the left.
I bend down and try and pick one of them up and check if it's a real gold coin with the tooth test and everything.
Yep, it is a real gold coin. It's pointing to it, but the trail leads to the right.
Piece of candy.
Roll for tetanus.
Oh man, this is just chocolate coins. This is worthless.
What? No, those are the best kind.
In the desert?
It melts. Must be made
As
of
long
some
as they
good
don't
stuff.
melt.
So, alright, this is either somebody else trying to do a breadcrumb, or it's leading us to another trap, probably another lever.
If this is as trapped as it seems, I would imagine it's obviously a trap.
No.
There's nothing that like the trail starts from. It just like from the center of the room, it just goes down.
I mean,
the hallway.
it has a starting point and an ending point.
But not like it's not like from an open chest or
Oh
something.
no.
It just on
It
the
looks-
floor and it starts.
It looks deliberately placed. There's like 130 gold pieces.
Like placed or like leaking out of a broken bag kind of trail?
Doesn't look like broken back kind of trail. Like it looks
A breadcrumb trail.
it's almost like they're trying to make a. They're lined up, I should say. They're not right. Yeah.
We encounter the world's oldest domino setup.
Yeah.
A Tomb Raider with OCD.
But there's a path leading in all directions.
I don't know whether to distrust the first sign of difference we've come across or go for it.
Could be a comrade of whoever it is that the skeleton was.
Hey, that means if he came back, he would have picked them up. So if it is, either that's a trap, or it's heading to somewhere that somebody didn't come back from.
Yeah, it seems a little too. well placed.
My vote is to go the other way, which I think is
Then again,
south by north.
I don't see I did not see an exit from where we were. So
That's true. He totally would have come back for gold, though, unless something.
This place is designed to be an assault on the senses and the mind. I think trying to figure out its rules is gonna just play into its design. Perhaps random is best.
it is a good idea, though. Let's collect the coins and use them to mark our own path.
I was trying to suggest that earlier, but I guess no one wanted to do it.
Oh, we were just saying not to follow it.
No. When we were still in the room when we started this off, I was like, "Is there anything we can do for breadcrumbs?" But everybody was too occupied with playing with the frog.
Maybe we can just leave a trail of frogs.
Either way, I say we go the other way.
That would be south, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that would be the point of the fog. I mean, to Joey, from our perspective of a map kind of sense, it would be pointing northish or to the right of where we came in from.
You don't know what is what direction. You know what left, right, forward, and back is.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking like
You-
if we came in.
You know where he came from. It's not that far away, so you can you can see the room where he came from.
I was meaning, like, if we ended up coming into the room from the right, then are the gold coins going upward, downward, or left? Like on a map.
Oh, I thought I told you it's heading right. From where you are, going right.
Okay, yeah. So we came in from here, and it's the gold coins are going this way.
Yes.
Okay, so
We basically
go-
have to treat
let's go this
every stop like one of the old-fashioned
yeah, they
video game
the
mazes.
first person mazes, yeah.
This is Ultima or whatever. Ultima Underworld.
Okay, so yeah, I'll agree
Castle of
with
Dr.
him.
Brainhead too.
The uninvited is the one that brings terror to me. So yeah, I'll agree, and we go this way instead.
Oh, you're leaving that room?
No, we're left. We're not. We're going the opposite way of the.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just using this section as a reference to.
Okay.
I don't know. And leave one or two of the coins in that doorway to indicate where the path we went to.
Okay.
But I also have magical tinkering. I can leave tiny objects. You know,
You can only make one though.
I can make 4.
Oh. We might run out.
Okay, so I'm
I'm just
gonna
gonna basically start taking one of my rations and just breaking off pieces and just leaving it as breadcrumbs.
We've got 100 something coins.
I'm gonna say it's gonna
Yeah.
take at least. Jeez, how many coins? It says there's 137 of them in this one. Doesn't have to be that dense, I guess. Just if you're just doing a trail, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to do at least 50 gold pieces to leave a trail.
Well, we don't have to do it down the hallway itself.
Yeah, I mean, just at the curves.
entrance
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah. I'm just making sure, like, you just can't, put, like, 4 down, which way.
And just like make a little arrow shape out of the coins at
Yeah.
the entrance.
Yeah.
Like 5 of them, and just.
Okay,
But what about the goblins of the labyrinth? They're gonna change it all up.
David Bowie.
I like
Diamonds, magic diamonds.
Lisa's idea of just like leaving behind a bit of her magic, just to be like, we've been here.
Right.
Yeah, I can do that.
They can't replicate that, can they?
Yeah, that's fair. They'll know it's from us and not like another thing of gold we find. But again, it's only 4 of them, so
Yeah.
I say we do that in conjunction with
Just like at a
gold
junction.
pieces. Yeah, either leading gold pieces or ration crumbs.
In conjunction at a junction.
Yeah, if you want to use one of your magical...
What's your function?
If you've got the gumption.
If you want to leave a magical contraption, like, at an entrance, you can do that. But you... So, another odd thing is that you don't really know how far you've been walking in this mist either. If you're taking corners, if you're going straight. When you try to put your hand against the wall, it just feels numb. Your hand just feels numb. But you come across another 4-way junction.
All right. And no indication, and like exact paths.
I'll let you know if there's something here.
Okay. So, using this little box and indicator, I'm assuming we come in that direction. Which way should we go?
You know, we went left the first time. Let's keep going left.
So that would be that way.
Hold on, Bun. Think of this as that first-person thing. Always indicate entering the room from the bottom. And then, because all we really know as players and characters, left, forward, right, or back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's helpful for me, because... so you want to go...
I hope you have a hidden GM layer thing of
I
where
am.
we
I am.
are.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Like drawing arrows in the pathway where you're going.
Notice.
We'll take the Weast path.
I don't have a token, though. Let me just put one down so I know where you are. Here. You are now a abysmal chicken on the map. Okay, so you're going left?
Yep.
Okay.
From our point of view.
Yep. You get to another 4-way stop.
We got the 4 options: north, left, south, and right.
Options are northwest and Dennis.
Or if it has levers, up.
Want to keep going left?
Oh, we haven't gone that way before,
It's true.
as far as I remember.
Go left again.
Left or right?
Doom logic. I love it.
You get to a open room, and it's the room where you started at.
Oh, how did we get here again?
That's it.
Maybe we
made
don't
it.
always choose the same direction.
Well, at least we know there's no dead end going that way. It comes back around. Alright, well. Order of, process of elimination. We went left, left, left. Let's go left, left, right.
We could always try a different direction as well.
Well, lead on.
Okay. This time, let's go to the right. This way.
Right.
Before we enter the fog, does holding our breath do anything? Like initially?
You were in there for a
The
few
bonus.
moments. There was no ill effects from breathing in.
Okay, so it's just sort of being in it
Yeah.
seems to.
Mm.
Okay.
It's magical. It does that.
Alright, you walk ahead and you see a 4-way juncture.
Alright, which way?
Let's see if there's an end to this. What if we just keep going forward?
That's a good idea.
You just want
I
to.
second that.
Yep, I agree.
Okay.
Forge ahead.
Right. You walk. Walk ahead. 4-way junction. Keep going forward.
Wait until we hit something.
Okay.
Yep.
Forward. Another 4-way junction. Oh, make sure you're not running anything. Yep.
Keep going.
Forward.
I'm getting King's Quest 6
Right.
flashbacks.
So again, it seems like you've been walking forward, like, whole lot. All right.
I don't know. I feel like we would have hit the edge of the something by now.
Oh no, it's infinite generation.
We come into the original room from the left now.
You see a leather sack lined up, pressing against one of the walls in this room.
Well, there's something.
And it continues to the right, the left, and forward.
Rimal, just happy to see something different, is going to go grab the leather sack and look at it.
Okay. Contains 102 gold pieces.
Ah,
More markings there for us to use.
guess so. Maybe we should start using these.
I have been placing at least 1 or 2 coins at every pathway, just in case we somehow double back.
Okay. I'll let you know if you do.
Yeah, I'll keep that. I'm going to keep that pouch separate. Not mix it with my gold.
I'm getting cube flashbacks.
Quick, which one of us is good at math?
Who knows how to divide by pi?
Bonjour. Sorry, that
I
was
as
a
a
very
player-
Canadian film.
Divide by pi, not divide pi.
I said bye.
I, as a player, know it out to about 140 digits if we want to really get down to the nitty gritty.
Right, keep walking forward.
Besides, I only
Forward.
know pizza pie.
Right. You get to another 4-way junction.
What's going on? I'm going to put 2 coins down stacked right in the middle.
Okay.
Why can't these chambers be monogamous? Why they always it's got to be a 4-way?
Well, they did want all the orgies in the afterlife.
I'm starting to wonder if there is an end to this place.
Like, we can't tell when we're in the fog. We can't really tell what time it is or how much time has passed, or...
Well, generally a little bit, but everything's just kind of foggy.
Then I'll just go by my tummy and how hungry I am.
It's,
Your keen
hungry
mind
am
and
I?
keener belly.
Yes.
okay, keep going forward.
Sure. Unless something sticks out from what we can see to the left or right.
I put 2 coins down in the middle of the last chamber.
Yeah.
If we come up to that again, let me know, because I'm starting to worry that we are repeating.
Like I said, every time we go through down a hallway, I'm placing a
Yeah.
coin or two at
Yeah,
the
you
edge.
haven't seen any repeating any of the gold pieces you're leaving. You walk for a while, and you finally see a door.
Huh. Would this be the exit then?
Well, let me investigate it. One just should not, simply walk into more doors.
Well,
Nice.
Nice.
You earned a cookie for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to
All
investigate.
right. It's
Oh boy.
A fairly non. It's a fairly
That's fine.
a fairly nondescript stone door.
Yep, that's a door.
One handle, 2 hinges. Everything's fine. Yep, let's go on in. I kick the door open. Well, I don't kick it open.
It's a stone door.
Ow! I think it swings inward. Try to open it.
Oh, it's sliding. It's sliding.
When puzzles are involved, never bring up the word sliding.
Am I able to open the door, Joey?
Yes.
Which one of us dies?
Good news, there's more hallways.
So. Humanoid bones litter the floor of this room, along with the tattered remains of adventurers' clothing. 5 elves dressed in similar attire kneel over the bones, speaking solemn prayers in mourning.
Alive ones?
Live ones.
Does the room have fog?
Nope, the fog clears up.
Divine sense.
Okay.
Which way's north?
Let's off with those. Remind me, because like I know sometimes they're just like missing something.
So celestials, fiends, and undead in 60 feet.
Okay. Nothing pings. But the elves do turn to you. He goes,
Oh, there are others here.
"Oh, thank goodness. Our party suffered heavy losses, and we were just mourning their deaths."
How long have you been here?
Oh, we've been in here for days, weeks.
Insight check.
This maze is very confusing on the senses. All right.
I'm gonna say, does their garb look familiar?
What do you?
What year do you think it is?
It's 1962.
He's right.
It's little Alan Parrish.
They're from the future. All right, what are you trying to insight?
If they are telling the truth, or they are another just machination of this horrible temple pyramid.
I mean, they look happy to see you. You caught him in the middle of like a prayer.
What happened to your allies?
Saying, "Oh, the monsters of the maze. Minotaurs. Maze spiders. Take your pick."
There are monsters here? We haven't seen any yet.
Oh, then count
Apart from some mimics above, in the main chambers.
Oh, then count yourself lucky. Perhaps if we work together, we can find our way out.
How did you get down here?
Saying, don't know if this is down or up.
How did you get into this maze, this labyrinth?
I don't seem to remember. It's all just so foggy. Perhaps we've been here for so long we don't remember the outside world.
Elsie, first
I
things
do know
first,
I do know I have a family though, and I do want to see them again.
Ellise, first thing first. Which way is north?
With my divine sense, I point to a direction. Don't know if it's correct.
Yeah, now that you're
but
out,
that's-
now that you're out of
I
the fog.
reckon-
Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
Now that you're out of the fog, you have keen sense, right?
Keen mind.
Keen sense, yeah.
Yeah, keen mind.
Keen mind.
Yeah, you're able to pick up what direction's which.
She
And it's
has pigeon brain.
it's like normal cardinal directions.
Okay. I don't know if that's going to help us any bit, but Alright, well.
We have been using a sort of method to help navigate the maze. And he pulls out pulls out a length of rope, saying if we connect each other to these ropes, then it's easier not to get lost.
Why aren't you attached now?
We wanted to this area of safety.
For now, I mean, what if the fog just comes back in?
Well, okay. What he says is he leaves the rope here, and they basically do what you're doing. They're making a path for others to follow. Yeah.
Right. I even though the insight check, I just don't trust them. I can't tell if they're lying to me or not, but I totally do not trust things that are down here.
How did you reach the pyramid? We saw no other camels or such outside.
It was I do know it was a long journey. Camels eaten by monsters.
Do you recall running into any spirits?
No spirits, no.
All right. What's your favorite type of polo?
Water polo, of course.
I take out my mallet.
Do you
He's
play?
joking. He's joking. No, don't. Oh yeah, he plays. Sorry, go on.
I stand back, but I don't swing. I do take that out.
Yeah. It's like
I thought you were getting angry.
Oh, I'm getting angry. Yeah, I'm
It's
like
like
I trust these guys even more now.
water polo is one of my favorite sports. Perhaps seems like me and you are alike. Perhaps we should team up as we navigate the maze. Maybe
I know.
I have a plan. Each of us can choose a direction with a partner and a length of rope. And then we can meet back. And with whoever finds the exit, we can follow that rope.
Good idea. You two go together, and we two will go the other way. And I literally try to pair them up with each other.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's split the party.
Well, no. I'm pairing them up with each other, 2 and 2.
Yeah. Oh, but there are
To see how they react.
4 of you, 5 of us. Perhaps a little change of personnel would be good. We can group up. 1 from our group, 1 from your group, and the remainder can stay here to keep watch.
Kind of turn over to the party. Like, yeah, I don't trust a single one of these guys.
Why? They seem rather amicable.
That's right. They seem that way, but they can't be.
I felt no.
They seem genuine.
I felt no sense of otherworldly beings within them, but the circumstances are odd. I will give you that.
The bodies that they have been praying over. What do they look like? How do they look like they died?
Or are they skeletons?
Yeah.
They are humanoid bones litter the floor in this room, along with tattered remains of adventurers' clothing. 5 elves dressed in similar attire kneel over the bones, speaking solemn prayers in the morning.
They've been praying here forever, as their things went to bones. Is that what this is? They didn't just die.
So at least a few hundred years, probably.
Can I do some sort of like it might be slightly retroactive, but could I do a check to if I could recognize the prayers?
They're okay. Yeah, Yorn, type of elf. They were speaking an elfin language. It was a prayer of what's the word? They were honoring the dead, basically.
But it sounded legitimate.
Yeah.
Prayer.
I was paid to lead you three, and the rest of the thing. I was not paid to lead these guys.
One of the elves comes up to you. Which one?
I think
One of the elves comes up
Rimal
to
Rimal
Beryl.
definitely went through the door, and I'm probably between the two squishies and the rest of them.
Oh, you're all kind of within the door at this point. One comes up to you, Beryl, and goes, it's like, oh, are you far from home?
Yes.
Oh, you must miss your home terribly. Do you live near the
Comfortable.
near the sea, perhaps?
Yes.
Oh, I've always wanted to see the sea. Perhaps one day we ever escape this place. Perhaps if we go together, we can discuss your home.
Yes. Let's see. All right, now I'm doing an insight check.
Sure.
That's just because they mentioned something I didn't bring up.
Well, he asked you a question. You're far from home.
No, the ocean part.
You're
You are
dripping
blue.
wet with water. Because you are water.
So-
That's racist. They can't just bring that up. It's racist.
It's elementalist. It's slightly different.
That's elementary, my dear Watson.
No, that was younger.
15. So where are you trying to insight?
Just like, if something seems off from the fact that you knew that I was from the ocean. Just...
He asked you. He made a assumption based on your race. So maybe he is a little racist, I don't know.
Yeah, how rude. Oh well. Okay, yeah. Assumptions aside. Perhaps. Something of if we just a question. It's like if we ended up trying to like make our own map, would we be able to, or would we be too confused?
You know what direction you obviously turned. You don't know about bends or turns or anything like that.
So really, all we know is that we come up to a intersection. However, we don't know what happened between each intersection.
As far as you know, you just walked in a straight line like 500 meters.
Well, we did, but okay, yeah.
We essentially have like a point junction map that we can.
Yeah, we have got goldfish memory for tracking.
Yeah, but you left a trail per se, so you you at least know that.
I was trying to figure out whether or not we can actually map it out. So the
Is
answer
it kind
no.
of like that feeling when, you know, you've walked a path so many times that you kind of autopilot it and you go, oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
So every time we hit a junction, we were like, oh, where?
I do that whenever I drive. I just don't really pay attention.
You
hit a junction.
you set off and then you arrive and you don't remember the in between.
Yep.
As long as nothing unusual, like out of the ordinary happens, you're like, wow, I completely blanked that journey.
We remember finding a pouch, just not when.
One of the elves comes up to you, Ellise, and says, well, judging from your attire, are you some kind of researcher? Or...
Yeah, actually, you got it spot on. And do I recognize their garb at all? Like I know I said paleontologist, but I couldn't think of the word. It is, you know,
anthropologist.
I can't remember which apologist it is.
Yeah.
Archaeologist.
So
Go ahead.
So right now I am an apologist.
You're apologist. Are you perhaps a apologist?
Wow! How'd you know?
It's just one of my favorite subjects, and it's so lovely that we both share the same passage. Perhaps we should team up.
Hey, I'm for this. I do love talking shop. What's your name?
Good.
You will say. So look up a random name generally, rare.
Oops.
Steve, Jeff, Winston.
Just looking for something in your house that's nearby, and then take out a couple of consonants. There's
He
your
says,
name.
my name is Ellisar. What's your name?
Well, my name's Ellise, so we're practically neighbors. We're... Got that going on.
And finally, one elf comes up to you, Amenophis. Goes, judging from your attire that you are a soldier or a holy man.
I think what's more important right now is getting out of here. We spend too much time trying to get to know each other.
Oh, I agree. I just want to know the people that were. Never be too careful. Never trust strangers, as they say. So I'm just trying to get to know you. I've always had strong faith myself, personally. I do think that we share the same righteousness. We should travel together through the maze.
I think we will continue as we have been. You're welcome to follow, but your system does not seem to have got you any further out than the room that we have just reached in our short time here.
If you insist, I do think that if we go multiple directions, it will increase our success chance of finding an exit before we all starve to death.
What happened to these folk?
Or eaten by monsters. He bows his head. There's nothing we could do but watch in horror.
Now that he's come closer up, am I able to, properly study his features some more?
The elf or the bones?
The elf.
Elf, yeah, you can get it right on his face. He's a pretty standard elf.
All elves look the same, right?
They seem to be have scholar robes.
So the hippie kind of elves.
How about we go separate ways, and the first person out sends in a rescue party.
Don't you think it would be better to travel together?
I do not think that one bit.
It's sad that you don't trust us. We only want what's best.
No, it's not that I don't trust you, it's that I don't care.
If we look in
Sorry-
multiple directions,
Sorry, that was
it
just
would
funny.
increase the chances of us finding a path.
Yes, but if we head out in pairs, four pairs of two, then our chances will quadruple.
And if we go in 8 separate directions, how about this? How about let's go in 6 different directions, the 4 of us, and then 1 of you each. That sounds the best idea.
Oh, we don't want to
Come
travel
on, guys,
alone.
let's get started on our direction, and I'm actually just going to try and get people to come to the door. I don't like the vibes of this room at all.
Okay.
I feel like you're the one in front of everyone, so if you're trying to get us out, you just need to walk backwards and
So
roll.
you close the door and
Close
leave
the
them
door,
there.
and I'm going to listen to the inside.
They closed the door. Perhaps we'll meet them again. And then, since it's stone, you can't really hear much through it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was having fun talking to Oh, what's her name?
That was quite rude of you.
When have you ever separated yourselves with people you just met in a creepy dungeon that wants to kill you?
What situation hasn't come up before?
You know why? Because everyone has done it. Doesn't make it back to tell you not to.
Alright, we'll wrap it up in a few minutes. We'll see if we get to another door
Yeah.
first. So
there's another door.
Oh yeah.
I told you.
I'm taking a movable rod and put it in front of the door that they're in with no exits. No,
So you walk forward till you get to a four-way junction. You see your little stack of coins and the line of coins heading straight.
Let's head right.
Okay.
So did we? Was that literally upon turning?
Yeah, we about faced.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one direction to go backwards.
Okay.
You going right?
Yep.
Alright, you go right. Four-way junction.
Straight.
Okay. Sorry, I'm marking the map.
No, I totally got you. This is something that is oddly seems to work better in a theater of mind situation anyway.
Yeah. I was wondering how I would do this. It's like, oh, I just mark the map and which direction you're going. Right, you come to a door.
Just a bunch of stickers of Mark's face on it.
It's hard to be lost when you have a map.
Yeah. Well, the book even says, like, don't show them the map because they can figure out where they are.
I think whilst we're progressing now, I will have gone to like the back of the march order, and I'll be doing my best to try and remain vigilant as to if anyone's behind us.
Okay.
I will open up this door.
All right.
Not even gonna check it first.
Where are we?
I don't know. Let's check the map.
Better question, why are we?
Who are we here?
So,
What are we?
an oversized chest sits atop a beautiful rug in this domed ceilinged room.
Mimic?
Well, we've fought them before.
And you get your sense of direction. North, south, west, and east.
Hey, Amenophis.
Hey.
Still got that big old pole?
I'll pull it out and extend it towards you. Literally.
Ooh.
Maybe poke the
Social distance.
poke the chest
Chest.
with that, and we'll all be ready for if it jumps.
All right, 10 foot away. I'll give it a poke.
Then I'll just ready for anything. I'll actually take my whip out, so if it gets any closer, I can immediately just hit it.
Let me just whip this out.
Yeah.
Club in one hand, whip in the other.
Yep.
I'll also poke the rug as well before the chest.
All right. You poke the chest. Nothing happens. Poke the rug. Nothing happens.
Does it seem solid floor underneath it?
Yeah, it does.
I'll dare it. And if nobody else volunteers, Beryl will go and check the chest.
Okay.
And investigate it first before opening.
I'll stay next to him.
Seems fine.
I don't know. I'd like to looky-loo as well.
You step on the rug.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
Look at you start to look at the chest. And the rug slips from underneath the chest, which was elevated slightly from the ground, and the rug of smothering will attempt to smother you.
Okay.
Oh no, it's a weighted security blanket.
Do I have a save?
No, it's a roll.
You're gonna sleep so well tonight.
I've been tempting to get one of those.
Roll D100 on D20.
You
Rolls
still
in-
only roll a 26.
Rolls an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
You are grappled, and the chest springs open, and 3 more rugs of smothering erupt from it like a like those spring snakes.
Clown car.
Yeah.
Everything must go.
And that's where we're going to call it for today.
Ah!
Actually, one last thing. I was readying an attack with the whip. Can I get
No,
that attack?
do
as
that
it-
next time.
I mean, I want to kind of get it before it has you inside of it because I know how Rug of Smothering works.
I mean, it's
I think that's a bit retcon from because like you tested it and nothing reacted.
That's fair.
I mean, you can, if you're ready at a thing of an enemy comes, you can give it 1 attack.
Oh yeah, I mean the whip is a 1d4. I'll do it with the whip. I mean, because it's 10 feet away, but 23 to hit, doing 5 damage on the whip on the rug that attacked Beryl before he's inside of it.
But is that gonna push it?
No, because that is not part of my crusher.
It was a
That's
surprise,
whip.
so
Yeah.
I'm not going to say your instincts aren't that aren't that.
I was readying. That's the thing, is that I was readying.
Oh, sure,
So,
fair enough. Yeah.
Granted, I was readying for a mimic, but or something similar. But yeah.
All right.
Plus, it's only 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. Yeah, we'll do that next time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm thinking what you might want to do is basically cut up each of the individual rooms into like different maps and bring us into those maps when we're in that room and orient them, all of them, like north of how we enter it.
There's a lot of rooms,
Okay, never mind that.
but maybe I'll do it for this one. But there's a generic battle.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
You're gonna run as rabid.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
I
you.
don't like those elves. I don't like those elves. Don't like them.
Who else is pretty sure that they were doppelgangers?
They were just off in every sense.
Yeah.
They were window shopping us. Like, so, what do you do?
It's that, you know what it's going to be? They're actually going to be completely innocent. It's that one XKCD comic where it's like 2 guys in front of a computer's like, hey, I've been trying to get this guy who visited our website to win this free car. I made that banner that keeps flashing at him, but he won't click on it.
Yeah.
I can just imagine as them, like, after we closed, the door just window shopping us, be like, oh my god, I would look so good in him.
There was a tweet I read. I mean, it's sad that this happened, but there was a Nigerian guy that passed away, but apparently he had like millions of dollars worth of whatever, like of cash in his apartment or something. And the tweet said, it's like, how poor guy's been trying to get rid of this fortune before he passed away, but but no one would accept it.
Didn't they like breached an abandoned apartment and they just found all that money?
Yeah, something like that. Alright, thanks everyone.
Yeah, it makes sense if he passed away and it was probably like his life savings.
Yeah.
If he was one of those people that didn't trust banks.
Alright, well, maybe